Isaiah, Amir doesn't usually score 20 or grab 15 rebounds or anything, but the defense that he can provide for you guys in clutch situations, what does that mean to the team?
It means everything. I mean, he's a guy that he does a lot that's not in the stat sheet, other than rebounding, and he's very vocal on the defensive end, and he's a guy that can guard multiple positions, so he helps us in numerous ways, and he did a lot today.
Do you feel you almost escaped with the victory tonight? You know, you're down a lot during the game.
I mean, you could say that. Any way we can get a win is what we're looking forward to. So they're a different team. They play a lot better. They've been playing a lot better since the All-Star break, and we knew that coming in. We just had to change it up a little bit in the second half and play a lot harder than they did, and we did that.
How crazy was that last minute? Just the, no timeouts there. It's such a close game.
It was a crazy finish, but we kept our composure and got stops when we needed it, and that was what was very important tonight, especially towards the end.
You played you started the fourth after not starting the fourth for a little while and played 11 minutes about, and is that after last game, is that something you're happy to see and to help you kind of get that rhythm at the end of the game?
It does. It definitely helps. Starting the fourth quarter, but any decision that Brad makes, I mean, I trust his decisions, and I know game by game he'll probably change up, but I mean, I like the way it was tonight.
What type of groove are you in right now? You just matched your longest stretch of the season with consecutive 30-point games.
I'm just trying to do whatever I can to win games and have a lot of momentum going into the playoffs. So I know I needed to play better for us to win, and I'm just trying to do that. Be aggressive every time down and keep my foot on the pedal.
What did you think of the 5-1 homestand?
It was good. I mean, we had a tough loss to Milwaukee. I felt like we gave her a chance to win that game, but it was definitely a successful homestand.
Isaiah, where are you guys at? I know it's game 76. Is there like kind of a can't wait for the playoffs to get here? Is there fatigue? Is there, what's the team's disposition at this point?
I don't know. I mean, we don't really talk about the playoffs. We don't really talk about standings or the first place. Like, even when the coaches today in the locker room said, I mean, we just won. We need some smiles. It's like I guess we're ready for it to be over and for us to start the playoffs, as you said. So I don't know. We're so locked in right now and focusing on getting better, and this postseason is very important to us.
Sounded like you were frustrated throughout the first half. Was tonight kind of a good example of a game that it was nice to kind of shake off not your best performance for your whole team? Kind of pull out
it was. The coach said that at halftime. He said there's games like this, and he kept saying we just got to be different. Whatever that meant, we just got to be different, and we did that in the second half. We turned it up on the defensive end and made them work a lot harder than they did in the first half.
When I tell you to be different, what does that message mean?
I don't know.
It worked?
It sounded good. It'd be better, yeah. Be better than we were in the first half, I guess. So there's a few things I don't know what he's saying, but I just go, I mean, he's a smart guy, so I think he's right all the time.
Why was the locker room, the locker room was kind of quiet? Was it just because it was kind of a grind game?
I mean that, but I mean the last few wins have been quiet. It's just, I don't know. I guess we just want more. We're not satisfied with how we're playing. And we know we're not playing the best, and we're still winning at that. But we gotta play a lot better, especially when we play.
On that subject and saying that you guys are locked in, how is this different? This feeling that you have right now, as opposed to maybe the last couple times when you guys went into the postseason?
This time it's like teams are chasing us. I mean, it's like me and Jay was talking about, like Orlando, like, gave us their best shot. Like, usually we're the team that's going after other teams, and it feels like now teams are just like ready to play us from the jump, and we got to do a better job of starting games, and that's on us, the starters. But we got to know that teams are not going to give slack to us.
Even though this game was a grind, Brad said he likes where you guys are at. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, it was just a different game for us. Like, I guess we need those different types of games, because the playoffs are not going to be sweet. Like, we're not going to win by 20 or lose by 30 or things like that. Like, games are going to be different, and we got to figure out how to win those games. And that was one of those tonight.